feet underneath your hips, spread out your toes, and just feel the ground beneath your feet. Soften or close your eyes. So today we're focusing on the root chakra, because I know, some of you know some of my story, the fact that I've been recently diagnosed with PTSD and suffered a hell of a lot of anxiety last year, despite never being previously an anxious person or particularly a worrier. And I've spoken to so many people, and there's such an underlying level of uncertainty and anxiety in the world right now. So many people are experiencing that, and it's kind of scary, and that links to our root chakra, which is our sense of safety, security, stability. And when things change, it can kind of rock our foundations, basically, partly because sometimes we unconsciously associate our identity, if you like, with things that give us stability. So we may base our identity on our job, for example, or our home, or our relationships, or our friendships. So when things change a little bit, it can rock our foundations, and we can end up kind of really sinking into fear, uncertainty, anxiety, because the things that we believe give us a sense of stability, you know, are looking like they're not certain anymore. And so we're going to work on that, and also our connection with the earth, because one thing that is worrying me is people's drive to turn to technology for everything. I mean, for example, we're killing off bees. Bees are essential for our life. And the easiest and simplest thing to do, surely, would be to stop doing the things that kill the bees, stop using the pesticides that kill the bees. But no, their answer is mechanical bees, which it just makes me want to just, you know, think, oh my God, when am I going to wake up from this nightmare? And it really does, you know, things like that really worry me, because we're living on a living, breathing planet. And we need living, breathing plants, trees, etc. to survive. You know, yet we're cutting down trees and replacing them with metal structures that look like trees. It's insane. And things like that, I don't know about you, but that really unsettles me, and that sends me into a state of fear and anxiety. So we need to really be aware of our connection. I believe that the best thing for us to do as a collective humanity is to start caring more about our planet and realize that we can't just solve everything with technology. You know what I mean? We can't just stay at homes and just be focused on technology and forget what's going on out there. We are nature. We are nature, and we deserve our place in this world, on this planet, at this time. So imagine, even if you're standing inside, even if you're upstairs like I am, imagine the ground beneath your feet. Or you can imagine standing in grass or on sand, or whatever works for you. So imagine you can feel the ground beneath your feet, and start to visualize the roots, like tree roots, plant roots, extending out from the soles of your feet, going down through the floor, through the foundations, down into the concrete, into the soil, into the clay, into the rocks, into the, you know, rotted plants, all the things that are down in the earth. Imagine going deeper, 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 right down in through all the layers. So we tend to kind of, you know, get very insular and just focusing on ourselves and our little bit of a planet. So imagine you can zoom out and you're looking at the whole of Mother Earth. And that is your home, and you have every right to be here. So you may feel warmth or tingling sensations in the soles of your feet. You may feel nothing at all, it doesn't matter. The two affirmations we're going to focus on are I am here and I am safe. So root chakra is I am affirmations, a lot of I am affirmations. Sacral chakra, for example, is more I feel. So this is our sense of amness, our sense of stability, survival. It's basic survival instincts. And if we don't take care of our survival needs, then nothing else matters, right? You know, if we don't get enough food, shelter, water, etc., absolutely nothing else matters. So we need to balance this energy center so that our energy can rise up. So I am here. So this moment in time, there's nothing to fear. This very second, there's nothing to fear. And I am safe. At this moment, you are safe. And I am whole, perfect, harmonious. I am whole, perfect, harmonious. So you've nothing to prove, you don't need to earn your place in this world, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You are already perfect, you're already complete, you're already perfect, already harmonious, and that is all you need to know. So as you breathe in, breathe from your roots to your crown, and sigh it out. Feel your shoulders relax. One more nice deep breath in. Imagine breathing from Mother Earth, filling yourself with breath, with energy. Exhale, let go of anything you don't need. And then just bending the knees, bring your hands on to the knees and come to a standing cat pose. So focus on your spine from tailbone to the base of the skull as you breathe in. Lift your tailbone, draw your heart forward as you breathe out. Tuck your tailbone under. Lift through the belly and draw your chin to the chest. So inhale, flex, heart forward. Exhale, arch. Lift through the back of the heart. Breathing in and out. And see if you can always visualize your spine. And imagine making space between the vertebrae. As you arch up, scoop the belly button in towards the spine. So as you exhale, pull the tummy in, squeeze, hold for a second. Imagine squeezing your inner organs and relax it slightly as you breathe in. This time we're going to exhale through the mouth, so the exhale might be longer than the inhale. Exhale all the air out, pulling the pelvic floor muscles in, pulling the tummy in. Really squeeze the tummy in, hold for a second, then relax as you breathe in. Just do that a couple of times. So again, the exhale may be longer than the in-breath. Do that once more, then we're going to do Uddiyana Bandha, where you hold the breath out. With the breath held out, imagine pulling in the pelvic floor muscles, pull the tummy muscles in and up. So you're really kind of compressing your inner organs. Hold for as long as you can, then breathe in again. So there we go. Hold the breath out, empty all the breath out, hold it out. Scoop the belly button in and up. And when you need to, relax as you breathe in. So as you're scooping the belly in and up, feel or imagine your rib cage expanding, kind of flaring out a little bit. Put in the pelvic floor muscles. Make sure all the breath is out. Hold the breath out. Scoop in and up like you're vacuum packing your inner organs. Just hold for as long as you can. Hello, flapple still skin. And just make this your last one. And then coming all the way back up to standing. Take the feet just a little bit wider than hip width. Take the arms out, breathe in. As you breathe out, aim towards your opposite foot. Reach the other arm up to the sky. If you can, look up to that top hand. Inhaling up and exhale the other side. If you can't quite reach the foot, then just reach wherever you can and stretch the other arm up to the ceiling. You're doing this for 2 minutes, again, your own pace. Inhaling up, exhale, stretch. You try and keep the arms straight as if you're stretching in opposite direction. So as you reach down with one hand, you're reaching up with the opposite hand. So it's not a race, it's not about going super fast. Lift your kneecaps, spread out your toes. Again, focus on your roots, keeping you grounded, keeping you stable. Lift through your kneecaps, warming up into the spine, and any standing poses actually help to balance your root chakra anyway, because you have to be aware of the ground as you're standing. And whatever side you're on, hold here. Hold and breathe, and keep reaching through the fingertips. Stretch one arm up as you reach the other arm down, always looking up to that top hand. Nice deep breath in and out through the nose. And after your next exhale, inhale, lift up. And exhale, switch the other side again. Hold here and breathe. And reach up to the ceiling. See if you can look up to that top hand. See if you can keep the bottom arm straight as well. Lift your kneecaps. Contact through all four corners of your feet. And after your next exhale, come back up, relax the arms for a second, and just take a moment here, simply noticing how you feel right now. And take the arms out again, breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch over to one side, inhale up, and exhale over the other side. So stretching out the side waist, so warming up into the spine. So as you reach the hand up to the sky, the palm is facing away from you, flexing that spine, stretching out your side body. And exhale over, inhaling up, exhale, stretch, inhale up again. Keep pulling up your thigh muscles. If you need to go a little bit slower, then just do that. Go a little bit slower. You okay there, Flappalicious? If it wasn't for eating meat, I'd definitely want to come back as a cat. Oh, more. And breathe in as you breathe out. Take a little twist around to one side. Inhale and exhale around the other side. In and out. So try to keep the arms wide. Turn through the chest. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. So check that you're not tensing through the shoulders. And pull up through the thigh muscles. And as you twist, try to make sure that knee, the other knee doesn't bend. And do the same thing. This time you're going to wrap the arms around. So take the left hand to the right shoulder, right arm wrap around behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, wrap around the other way. Breathing in and out. So the one arm goes to the opposite shoulder, the other arm goes wrapped around behind you. Turn here from the side. Come back to center, release. Bring the feet in a little bit. Toes turned out. Interlink your hands. Have your index fingers extended. Arms out, shoulders relaxed, and come down into a crow pose, low squat. If you can't get all the way down here, then just come as low as you can. Press the knees out. tailbone tucked under. And we're going to inhale as we come up and exhale as we come down. So really activate the feet, press into the outside edge of the feet. So if you can't come all the way down, then just come part way down. Keeping those shoulders relaxed, breathing in and out. So these kind of squat positions, great for activating the root chakra, anything to do with the legs, because the root chakra is at the base of the spine and it's connected with our legs, hips, and our adrenals. The shadow or negative emotion here is fear, and fear, anxiety, adrenals, all kind of interlinked, which is what I was experiencing last year and again this year. Complete adrenal overload, like someone had switched my adrenals on and not turned them off again. Just a few more. You feel your heart rate up. That's good. 3, 2, 1, and release. Just take a second and grab a drink. If you need one, I need one. And take the feet out a little bit wider and do a ha. Create some of that ha. Pull it in, pull the arms in, and really feel that ha in your belly. So your tummy tightens and you really feel it in the pit of your belly. So we're going to start off reaching forward, pull the arms in, then we take the arms up, pull them in, and then we do like 8 of each, then 4 of each, then 2 of each, then 1 of each. So just soften your knees, just so it's not quite a squat, it's just literally there's straight legs, there's softened knees. So you feel the weight going down into your feet. There's a kind of sense of buoyancy here, so it's not too taxing or too tiring. Toes spread out, shoulders relax. Eye gaze forward, neither up nor down. So we inhale through the nose, exhale, ha, 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 ha. Reach up. Fall forward, ha, 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 and up, ha, 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 2 forward, ha, ha, 2 up, ha, ha, 1 of each, ha, 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 relax for a second. And see if you can bring your thumb to the base of the little finger. If you can't quite do that, just do the best you can. Wrap your fingers around your thumbs and kind of hug your upper arms into your rib cage. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to punch one arm out. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, send the other arm out. Inhale back. So we kind of start off slow rather. And then we gradually speed it up so it becomes almost like a breath of fire variation. So you just speed up to where you feel comfortable at. So we exhale as you extend the arm, inhale as you bring it back. As you bring it back, hug it back in to your ribs. So again, soften the knees, just feel that sense of buoyancy, feel the weight go down into your feet. So breathing in and out through the nose here. So breathe in and out. And we gradually start to get a little bit faster. So you stay at the pace that suits you, and I get quicker and quicker. Take a breath in, hug the arms in. Hold the breath, squeeze pelvic floor muscles, squeeze tummy muscles. Imagine squeezing energy up your spine all the way up to your midbrain. Exhale all the air out. Hold the breath out. Pull in and up even tighter. Squeeze in and up. Squeeze cerebrospinal fluid up from your tailbone all the way up to your midbrain. And release. Awesome. Bring your feet in. Bring your heels together. Bend your knees and try and come down into a squat front. I was about to say squat front. Frog squat. Bring your fingertips to the floor. If you can't touch the floor, or when we straighten the legs, the hands even come off the floor. You can either let them come off the floor, or alternatively, you can use a block or a cushion to rest your hands on, or something else that you've got handy. So you breathe in as you straighten the legs, fold forward. Breathe out, looking slightly up as you come into the squat. And we've got 12 of these going at a pretty good pace, or as pretty good as you can manage. Breathing in and out, in and out. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. When you've done your 12, straighten the legs, land the heels, hold the stretch, breathe. So if you're going a little bit slower, just keep going to 12. And then slowly start to roll up through your spine. Taking your time, no rush. Coming up to standing. Separate your feet. Spread out your toes and imagine your roots extending down through the floor into the earth. Stretch up through the crown of the head. Keep in mind that we're always balancing, just usually balancing on 2 feet. And start to shift the weight onto your right foot and come into a little tree variation if you can. Bring that left foot onto the shin just below the right knee. Press that knee out. Try and keep the hips level and stretch up through the crown of the head. And you can bring your hands into prayer position. Focus on a point. Yeah, you might feel a little wobbles. That's okay. You might need to touch down as I just did. Again, that's okay. You'll have days when balance is not as good as other days. Again, breathing in from your roots to your crown. Breathing out from the crown to the roots. I am here and I am safe. Exhale, release that foot down. Put both feet into the ground. And start to shift the weight onto the other side. Don't ever rush. Take your time. When you feel ready, bring that foot just below the knee. Press that knee out. Stretch up through the crown of the head. And you can still use a chair or a wall if you need to. Keep your eye gaze steady. Breath flowing easily. Inhaling from the roots up to the crown. Woo! The crown. Exhaling crown down and out through your roots. Release. Coming back to center. We're going to try a standing kriya. So you're going to stand in the middle of the mat with your big toes slightly touching in a variation of Tadasana, mountain pose. Have your hands, palms up, little fingers together. So when we step the right foot back and then we bring that right foot into tree, then we step that same right foot forward into an archer pose. So you're moving that same right foot for one side and then the same on the other side. So standing in mountain pose and a gesture of receptivity. From here we're going to step the right foot back, straighten both legs on the feet about hip width apart. Pull up the thighs, reach the arms up and out, open your heart. Either look slightly forward or lift the chin slightly. Squeeze your tush, pull up your thigh muscles. And from here, look forward, find a place to look at. You're going to bring that back foot into that tree variation, which we just did. Or if you need to rest a toe on the floor, you can do. Bring your hands into a prayer position. Then step that same right foot forward, bend that right knee, extend the arms out, give me a thumbs up, and pull your left arm back into archer pose. And come back into Tadasana. Big toes together, palms upwards. So stepping the left foot back, both legs straight, reach the arms up, think of lifting and opening through your heart. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Then find a point to look at as you shift the weight onto the right leg, come into your tree variation. Then step that left foot forward, bend that knee, arms out, thumbs up, pull your right elbow back, fire your arrow of intention. Then come back into Tadasana. So we're going to try one movement, one breath. So inhale, right foot steps back, open your heart. And exhaling, looking forward, stepping into your tree pose. So inhale into archer, step right foot forward, pull left elbow back. And exhale back into Tadasana, palms upwards. Left foot steps back, inhale, open your heart, lift through your sternum, and exhaling into your tree. Inhale into archer, shoulders relaxed, really pull the arm back, squeeze the shoulders, and exhale, hands together. So inhale, right foot, steps back, open heart. Exhaling, tree variation. And stepping that right foot forward. Inhale, pull the left elbow back. And exhale, back to Tadasana. Left leg, inhale, step back. Open your heart, pull up your thighs. Exhale, tree pose. Inhale, archer. Exhale, back to Tadasana. One more each side. Right foot. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, tree. Woo. Inhale, archer. Exhale, Tadasana. Left leg steps back, reach up. Exhale, tree pose. Find your point to look at before you step forward. Left foot forward, inhale, pull right arm back. And exhale, back to Tadasana. And coming down onto your mat. Come onto your back, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Release the back of the body. Now breathing in as you breathe out. See if you can rock yourself up to sitting. Stretch your legs out. and slide the hands forward, reaching towards your toes. Inhale up and exhale, come back onto your back, hugging your knees in towards the chest. And repeat, inhale, exhale, rock up, stretch legs out, fold over legs. Inhale up and exhale, come back, hugging the knees in towards you. Breathe in, feel your back of your body broaden. Breathe out, engage your core, use your legs to come up. Exhale, stretching over those legs. And don't worry if you're nowhere near the feet yet, that's okay. Inhaling up and exhaling as you draw the knees in. And just continue, we've got about another minute. Again, you can use your legs a bit as momentum as you come up. So when we're on the floor, we're grounding through our sit bones. Obviously when we're standing, we're grounding through our feet. And exhale as you come up, sliding over those legs. Inhaling up, exhaling as you draw the knees in. Remember, it's not about how far you stretch, so don't worry if you're nowhere near your feet. Don't worry if other people are stretching further forward than you. You might notice you stretch a little bit further each time, but that's not the aim. It's not a competition, either with anyone else or yourself. This time when you come up, we're going to stay up. So come up and bring yourself into a sitting position. So using blocks or cushions, again, you can sit on a chair if needed. Now try coming into Ardha Siddhasana. So I've got a cushion, left heel in, then right heel in. If your knees are way off the floor, you can use a block or a cushion or anything really to pop under that knee. You'll probably find it far more comfortable than kind of sitting in a tense, easy cross-legged pose, because when you have something to press against, even if you need like piles of cushions, if your knees are up here, you need piles of cushions, when your legs have something to rest against, you then start relaxing around the hip flexors. So sometimes we don't realise that we're holding tension because it's habit, so we don't even realise we're holding it. So once you're in your position, clasp your hands, then bring your middle fingers extended. So the middle fingers are pressed against one another. And then touch your index fingers and thumb tips. If you can only do one side, just do one side. So it kind of looks like that. So clasp hands, straighten middle fingers, touch index fingers together. So this is a mudra for Muladhara, root chakra. Just rest your arms, let that arms, wherever they end up, is absolutely okay. Have your head in line with the spine, so it's neither lifted up nor tilted down nor turned right or left, so it's totally in line with your spine. And then gently soften or close your eyes and take your awareness to the base of your spine. Imagine you've got X-ray vision and you can see, sense, feel the area at the base of your spine. And you may notice some sensations as you do that. And imagine roots extending from the base of your spine. So like when we were standing, and you imagine roots extending from the soles of your feet. This time imagine extending down through, past your tailbone, from your tailbone. Or you might even imagine like an ethereal tube of some kind, or like a what's the word, funnel or something extending down from your tailbone down into the earth. And we're going to draw energy up through those roots, through that tube, through that funnel, whatever you're imagining, whatever comes to mind is perfect. So as you breathe in, imagine drawing energy up from the earth, drawing it up along your tailbone, all the way up to your midbrain. At the top of the in-breath, hold the breath, and then draw your pelvic floor muscles in and up. Squeeze your tummy in, and imagine squeezing that energy all the way up from your tailbone, all the way up to your midbrain. When you need to release the lock first and then breathe out. Oh, let's see. So breathing all the way in. Holding the breath, applying the lock, so drawing pelvic floor muscles in and up, drawing tummy muscles in and up. Squeezing energy up from your tailbone. Imagine that earth energy drawing up, up, up to your midbrain.
Recording in progress.
When you need to breathe out, say release the lock first, and then breathing out. Let's do that twice more. So inhaling, breathing in, lengthening up through the crown of the head, drawing that energy up through this earth, drawing that energy in and up. Hold the breath. Draw your pelvic floor muscles in and up. Squeeze the tummy in. Squeeze up, up, up along the length of the spine. Then releasing the lock before you breathe out again. Now release, bring your hands onto your thighs, palms upwards, soften or close your eyes. Just take this time to simply notice how you feel. And noticing any sensations, thoughts, feelings that may arise as you repeat the following affirmations. I am here and I am safe. I am here and I am safe. I am here and I am safe. I am whole, perfect, complete, exactly as I am. I am whole, perfect, complete, exactly as I am. I am whole, perfect, complete, exactly as I am. I have everything I need right now. I have everything I need right now. I have everything I need right now. I am worthy of all things wonderful. I am worthy of all things wonderful. I am worthy of all things wonderful. Just checking in, noticing how you feel right now. And if you feel like you need to take some time in Shavasana, then do just that. If you feel you're ready to end your practice, bring your hands into prayer, hands to heart, take a little bow to seal your practice. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day.